Hi everyone, this is Karen Hightower. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I've got a card project I'd like to share with you. I was inspired by a video of Jennifer McGuire's where she used a bunch of die cuts and you could see through the card, and it was really an interesting technique. So I thought I would try it with the Sparkling Snowflakes stamp set and dies from Gina K Designs. It's in the Fruit of the Season Stamp TV kit at this time. So I used the stamp set with the coordinating dies, and then I also grabbed an older set called Seasonal Sentiments. And this is the matching dies and the stamp set. I'll be using this little word Mary, and then I'll be using the shadow and the word dies to for the bigger part of the greeting. And then I have a piece of cardstock. Let's see, this is the Blue Lagoon. It is cut at 3 by 8 and it's scored at 4. And then I have a piece of the white. It's just cut a little smaller all the way around so it'll fit in there. Then I have a piece of the Blue Lagoon cut at, let me double check, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's going to be the back part of the card. I cut out all these snowflakes, stamped them and cut them out with my dies. And so I have all these, and these are going to be the front of the card. I may not use them all, but so I have a white one here that I cut out so I could layer it. I used the layering weight cardstock at first, and then I thought, oh, this is going to be the front of the card. So I went ahead and cut another layer so I can glue them together so it'll be a little stronger when it's standing up. So I'm going to use a little Connect glue for this snowflake so I can hold it together. And I'm just double layering it because, like I said, this was the thinner layering weight, and I really want some substance to the front of the card because there's going to be holes in it and I want it to be real sturdy. Okay, so I have all these. So what you do, oh, and I'll also be using some Glad Press and Seal. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick out your snowflakes, and I am going to put the bigger ones at the top and bottom so it has a good ledge to stand on. So let me show you. I'm going to put it, and it can hang over. This is just the template. We won't glue anything to this. It's just like a template. So wherever you see the white, that's where your card will be see-through. So you can like put this down here. You can put this up here. Like saying, everywhere they overlap is where you will glue it together. And you do want them to overlap because that gives you strength in your front of the card. And also at the top, you want to have more of a solid line because you have to score it so it'll fold so the card will open. So just remember when you're laying it out, if you lay it like this and you go to score it, you're only going to have that little bit and that little bit as your flap to open it. So I would think you would want to have a little more substance up there for opening the card and stuff. So okay, then I'm going to put one there, and you want them to overlap there. Okay, and then you have to remember you're going to have your greeting going across somewhere, so that can come out. So you just have to play with it until you get it how you want it. Because I'm going to have a little strip of cardstock that says Mary that can connect those two. Okay. Alright, so we move you out of the way, you out of the way. Alright, so once you get it how you want it, or you think you have it how you want it, what about it if I put one of these over here? There we go. Now I have 7 have my odd number. Okay. So I'm going to tear off a piece of press seal. And this is the cool part. Now everywhere they're touching, you're going to glue in a little bit. That's why you have, and get you a good strong liquid glue, whatever liquid glue. Make sure it's a good strong one. Okay, when your pressing seals, press down real good. I'll pick up this gray paper here. Flip this over. And then you're going to peel that off. Okay, so you can see what you have to cut off. And I'm just going to cut this off. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, okay, now we can take the glue and glue these together. So I'm going to put, and this will be the only thing holding your card together on the front will be your liquid glue here. So that's why I said make sure it's a good strong glue. So I'm just going to go and push on them, hold them down for a second. And while that's drying, I'm going to let that dry. And while it's doing so, I'm going to take my Christmas. I cut out 4 of the heavy base weight white cardstock of Gina K Designs. And I cut out some glitter paper that I've had in my stash forever, I think. So I'm going to just attach those two together with some of this glue. Okay. And I'm going to just put it on here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the inside as well while we're waiting on that to dry. Oops. And let me grab the Little Mary. Uh-oh, it just fell out. I may want it smaller. Let's just do a test run here. So we're going to do Christmas here. Mary. I want it little so it can kind of nestle in there. Alright, now I can cut it. My cutter makes a weird noise, so I'm sorry about that. It's kind of a crazy one. So this should be dry enough now that we can do something with it. So we're going to pull the press and seal off. Oh no. Look, guys. I pressed too hard on my press and seal. Well, let's see. We'll see what happens. Oh, look. Yay. So, not all is lost. We'll fix it. Now, this is where your skills of being a card maker really come in handy. I'm going to put some connect glue here. See what we can get here. It goes way up there. Now we're going to grab the scoreboard, and I'm going to get a bone folder. Right there. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it better. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to score it. Okay, so you're going to take your panel and you're going to use your strong liquid adhesive to the back of that fold from the fold up. All right, so now comes the fun part. We're going to wrap some twine around here. I'm going to tie a little bow. We have this all done, and I'm going to use the dot runner. There we go. And then all you have to do is open it and write your greeting in there, or your message. So now that we got the ribbon on, the inside done, we can do the greeting. There we have Merry Christmas on there now. So I'm just going to add a little bit of bling on there, just because I can. So thank you for bearing with me through the ripped paper and all. That is our final card project for today, and I appreciate you stopping by. All the details of the measurements and stuff will be below the video, and let me know if this is a card that you would try to make. I appreciate you again for stopping by. You can find me over at Stamp TV, on Facebook, in Gina K Designs Friends Group, and on Instagram under Karen Hightower. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, please, and have a great day. Bye-bye.